Hey guys, this is SSGoshin4 here. Sorry about that, I'm trying to... Okay, this is SSGoshin4 here. Here with a new video. I uploaded one a second ago, but I realized it was fucked up. I have to turn the video around. But, I'm about to redo the whole video over. But anyway, this video, if you hear screaming, they're stupid kids that won't shut the fuck up. They keep screaming, so you might hear them in the background. I'm outside, it's a nice day, so I wanted to do that video out here. Anyway, this video I'm going to be talking about my top favorite Dragon Ball Z sagas, and I wanted to share that with you, and I'm going to explain why I like them. Okay, so first saga I really love is the Vegeta Saiyan saga, Vegeta/Saiyan saga. I love it because it's the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. You see how the story takes off later, after Dragon Ball ends, it goes into Z. You can see what happened throughout those years, the pause in between. Like, Goku is now, he's a father, and he's married to Chi-Chi. You see all this stuff going on with him, and then, he goes to see Master Roshi and his old friends, and it's just really nice to see Bulma, Krillin, all that. And then you see him with Gohan, and they're like, oh my god, you have a kid, oh my god, it's crazy. Couldn't believe it. And then then encounter with Raditz. It's really awesome, and he comes and he just, who's this guy here, who's this guy, and he tells him his whole story from about how he's a Saiyan, he's an alien, and about what he's really about, how he truly is, his real name. He tells him about his tale, that he was supposed to be evil, he's supposed to destroy Earth, and then Master Roshi kind of knew something about that, never told him. And so he learns about his actual past, and at first it's confusing, but then he's like, shit, I freaking killed my grandpa, I was the one. He's like, I'm your brother, all that. And then you see the battle between them, how he's like, you're supposed to be with me, I came to bring you back so we can destroy more things, blah blah blah. And then he takes this Gohan. He's like, oh, you have this much time, for you to prove to me that, you want to be evil or on my side, all that shit. You have to destroy a certain amount of humans, pile them up, all that stuff. And then he encountered Piccolo earlier, and Piccolo, he's like, man, no one's gonna stop me from beating Goku. I'm gonna help destroy this guy, because, Goku's mine. And so, you see the teamwork between Goku and Piccolo, and then he show how he starts to be part of the Z Fighters, slowly, and then after the fight with Raditz, he helps train Gohan because he finds out about the Saiyans. He's like, shit, some other people coming, but then he ends up, basically going into their side. And you see Vegeta, he comes with Nappa, the two Saiyans, that they want eternal life, they want the Dragon Balls. They're like, fuck Raditz, he's an idiot, we're gonna do this ourselves. And Goku dies, he's been on his way to Snake Way and training with King Kai and all that stuff, the basic story of the Saiyan saga. And then you see Yamcha and Tien and Chaozu and stuff, they come back and they teammate, they're your buddy, they train and they help fight the Saiyans, but you see how they all get killed, and just all that stuff, all the struggle. They're like anticipation for Goku to come back. It's just so crazy, you know what I'm saying? Just like, God, where's Goku? He takes so long training with King Kai. They're just like, oh, everybody's dying here. And you see how he fights Vegeta, beats his ass. He spares his life because he's like, oh, I want him to come back. I want to fight him again. And Krillin's all like, what the fuck? What, are you serious? And that's where it goes off from there. I really love that saga. It's one of my favorites, definitely. It's just such a classic. I love it so much. And then I really love Frieza saga. The whole thing. I mean, basically after the Ginyu saga, I really love the Frieza. It says a story about him and how he just wants to, defeat all the Saiyans. He wants to take over, and all the special events that happen through it, Goku turning Super Saiyan, the struggle of Vegeta wanting to fucking defeat him. He thinks he's a Super Saiyan at one point, and he's like, shit, no, I'm not. Why can't I be one, because he tries hurting himself to make himself even stronger. He thinks he's a Super Saiyan at one point. And then you see the death of Krillin and what triggers Goku to become Super Saiyan. He's like, fuck you. and the epic battle, and you see how Goku is, you know, how he spares them at the very end. He's like, fine, here, have some energy, get off here, I never want to see you again. And then, you know, of course, Frieza's just like, fuck you. And it shows how Goku should not really give in. He's too nice sometimes. And yeah, it's just like a whole thing, all the events, his different forms, the first form, second form, the third form, and to the final form. Just you see such a brutal guy, you know, he just like, fuck, he doesn't give a shit. He wants to beat everybody, gets the Dragon Balls, wish for all this stuff that he wants. You know, it's just that whole thing, the whole story, just awesome, especially the epic scene where he turns Super Saiyan. I also really love the android sagas, just those androids, they're fucking badass. You know, with Dr. Gero wanting to get back at Goku for destroying the Ribbon Army, and he has these androids planned, you know, to fucking annihilate him, and, you know, then Cell comes out of that. It's crazy. They seem pretty unstoppable, because they fucking beat everybody's ass, and then, you know, Krillin's like, oh, what the fuck, what just happened, and then, yeah, and then, as Android 18 was gonna leave, kisses him on the cheek and stuff, he's like, bye, and he's like, what the fuck, he gets all freaked out, and just so much stuff happened from that. And, you know, it just, they seem really unstoppable. Like, Super Saiyan Vegeta couldn't even beat them and all that. It's pretty beast. I really like that. And they're all like laying dead there. He's like, what the fuck, Krillin? Anyway, and then I also love the Cell games. I love the Cell games. Well, it's really awesome. Like, it's just the whole thing in that story is just so cool. Of course, you know, it's everybody's training in the time chambers and all that, trying to prepare for Cell. And, you know, in the Cell games, Goku, he starts to fight Cell and all that, you know, and he already had this plan that he was going to make Gohan defeat him. He knew his real power, the power behind him. He knew his actual secret power, and he knew that Gohan had it in him. That was his plan the whole time, basically. And so then he sent out Gohan to fight. He's like, you know, you gotta do this. He's like, I know you can do it. And at first, you know, Gohan's all resistant to fight. He's good at like fighting, and, you know, he's getting his ass kind of kicked at the beginning. And then, you know, those events that set him off, they become Super Saiyan 2, like, he just hurts all his families, it hurts all his friends. And then, like, it fucking took them off. But, you know, when he switched 16, that's where he was like, fuck you, you know, this is what I have to do, I gotta do this. He turns Super Saiyan 2, just that epicness, and he's like, this is what I'm here to do. I'm here to avenge everybody. He's like, I'm here to save, like, the day, basically. He knew what he had to do. And then especially the very end, where it's like the father-son Kamehameha, so cool, how he just, and he did it, he fucking beat him. It's just, everything, and that, like, even like the other sagas before the Cell games, is just everything that leads to that. It was just, that whole thing was so awesome. And you see, like, you know, Trunks there. He's also like, it's really cool. And how like, you wouldn't really expect how Gohan had all that power to just fucking beat Cell. Just so much cool things came out of that. But my favorite sagas, there you go. I like Saiyan, like the Frieza. I like the androids, pretty beast, and the Cell games. But I love them. I like the Blue Saga, just not like to my favorites, you know, so I didn't put that in there. But yeah, definitely those are my favorites. What are your favorites? I would totally like to know. Please tell me, I want to know. I hope you like this video. Okay, my favorite Dragon Ball Z sagas. Okay, until my next video, guys, peace.